Get a look at this. Here he comes. He does right over the top as he comes through time 5, and then into a very flooded gravel trap. And it has to be said.
And that's a crash for Bartolini. I think that is. Look at the standard water in
the gravel trap is
in the
flooded.
gravel trap. Yeah, you're going to need a crane to get that out.
Yeah, we don't know where that is. He's in the second sector at the moment, so I wonder if he's gone down in one of the fast track. Not a single Moto3 crash yesterday.
Turn 11. Yeah. Oof.
That's fast, all right.
Oh, a couple of, well,
washing machine treatment in the gravel.
Yeah, three or four.
I think he's going to be fine. Yeah, he's going to be fine.
Just for wonder, but in fact, got a bit of gravel under the eyes there, or under the chin piece. But this is what happens when, as we said, the lap times are so close. It's such an intense fight. Trying to pick him up while he was way down.
The other thing that happens, Matt, is when you put a grippier rear tyre in.
He's gone. Now then, that could be so crucial. Marc Marquez then, his bike barrel rolls through the gravel trap. He's quick on his feet.
He's trying to get the other bike, isn't it?
Simon made the great point. He was pushing the front.
To say he's on the edge of crashing and he falls off.
It's an unlucky turn 13 for Marquez. You kind of felt like that was coming the way he was pushing. Look at that. He hadn't even come to...
Fantastic effort, but let's see what happens.
You could just see there coming through turn 13, the smoke coming off the rear tyres. He was getting that lit up. And then just going into 13, pushing for grid places. Marc Marquez is absolutely far too much corner speed. Marquez down again. Wow, can you believe it? 2 crashes for Marc Marquez in that session, a crash for Joan Mir, moments everywhere for Paul Espargaro, and at the end of that session, we've got Marc...
Well, so did Canet, but at that point he sort of lost the front, whereas I'm not sure if it was exactly the same spot.
Yeah, tough looking impact there for Acosta with the asphalt, but turn 2, well, that's the third rider in just over 10 minutes.
Hitting acclimatisation, doing some runs in some very humid conditions, and that's sort of ideal preparation for this, isn't it? I didn't give him much warning.
Yeah, it certainly didn't. Yeah, quite strangely, we didn't have any crashes in the first 3 sessions of the day, nor in Moto3 FP2.
Eagerly to see what happens. Turn 10, and well, looking straight through the corner, and very thankful it did not grip. I'm sure Sam knows this too.
Just offline there, mate. You can see the dirt kind of being thrown up, and the dust being thrown up from lows. Been a great day up until then. And that is in the 3rd sector for Sam. So I think for the first time today, Matt, we've had a crash which isn't on at turn 2.
Get a look at this. Here he comes. He does right over the top as he comes through time 5, and then into a very flooded gravel trap. And it has to be said.
And that's a crash for Bartolini. I think that is. Look at the standard water in
the gravel trap is
in the
flooded.
gravel trap. Yeah, you're going to need a crane to get that out.
Yeah, we don't know where that is. He's in the second sector at the moment, so I wonder if he's gone down in one of the fast track. Not a single Moto3 crash yesterday.
Being waved.
Yeah.
Crunching and thought, oh no, Sean Dylan Kelly, SDK. That's an early mistake then for the American rookie.
That looks like it'll take a little bit of time as well.
That's coming out of the final quarter.
He's up, and
late on, oh dear me, Boutus, he had his injury problems right at the start of last season, the young Belgian. He broke a wrist in the first practice session of the... Yeah.
Turn 2 as well.
Tipping in, front end just goes out from underneath him.
Patches the guys can't see because brand new asphalt is so dark.
Untouchable. Now
no.
Jorge Navarro, that's clearly a crash, unfortunately, for Navarro. Turn 2.
This is common, isn't it? Right on the outlap. You don't normally see this, you know? Guy, like every...
Let's try and find out what happened then to the American here.
Well, how did he hurt his leg?
As well, and that looks like he's had a big impact too.
Oh, which is most likely then he's lost the rear and it's fired him up, you know, because the front, normally you don't hurt your legs like that.
Yeah, and he's not able to get away. Although nobody did. Although Acosta's gone again. Pedro Acosta had a couple of spills, didn't he, in Qatar. That's his 2nd crash of the weekend so far here as well in Indonesia.
It doesn't look like a too fast one here. Turn 2 again. apparently right near the paint. If you run it really close, you don't see it, but there's a little damp patch there.
Okay on his feet after this spill at turn 5. He goes in fully committed, and the front just wasn't going to hang in there, was it? 608.
Oh no.
That's Enea Bastianini, our opening Grand Prix winner, our World Championship leader. Thankfully, it looks like he's okay. That's the umpteenth.
It looks like a fast one.
It did, didn't it? Yeah, it looked like a fast one. Where's this then?
Front.
Yeah, it was unsettled, wasn't it? Thankfully, he splits away from the bike pretty quickly. I guess he's probably... what's been a really intriguing session. Down to Marc Marquez. Marc Marquez is down. Marc Marquez is down.
It's another fast one too, Matt.
He is on his feet. Turn 11. Oof.
That's fast, all right.
Oh, a couple of, well,
washing machine treatment in the gravel.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
I think he's going to be fine.
Marquez, where is he? Trying to pick him up. Well, he was way down.
The other thing that happens, Matt, is when you put a grip